After so many interviews and rejections, when you finally get a job offer, it seems to be the most celebrated moment of your life, isn't it? But is it really the guarantee card for the job that you'll get the job? Well, most of the time it is, but nobody can guarantee 100% that you will get that job. Employer can anytime cancel the job offer that you have received, just like the candidate who decide not to join the company just before one day of joining and sends an email to the HR that I'll not be able to join the company for whatever the reason may be. So today I'm here to share the tips with you, to share the action plan with you that you must have with yourself if you fall into this situation, or I should say rather how you should avoid falling into this situation, and if at all this situation happens with you, what you must do to minimize the risk that comes along with it. But before that, I want to take this opportunity to call out all my HR enthusiasts who want to make their career into HR. I am inviting applications for my new batch of HR for beginners. It's a live course where I teach personally all the skills that I've learned from my decade of career into IT industry. I'm still working as a HR manager, so if you want to learn from my experiences, how I did it successfully, then you can register yourself on the link given in the description box and in the comment section. The course is starting on 14th May. You must register before that if you want to take this course. So with that, now let's move back to our discussion of today. So the number one thing that you must do is to take your background verification seriously. Now people do overlook it and they provide information basis whatever they feel, whatever they remember. Not necessarily they are faking the information, but they are taking it too casually. Say for example, you are asked for your university end date or graduation date. Never put it as per your assumption that I feel like I graduated in the month of August or September, let me put it. How does it make any difference? No, it makes a difference when these verification documents reach to the university and they put a different date there. It doesn't matter if the difference is of 1 day, 2 day, or a month or a year, it will still show as a difference, and your report will come out red with discrepancies, and it will lead you to trouble, because not all companies give you a chance to explain and to correct those mistakes. Some companies do give you a chance to explain what went wrong, why there is a difference, why there is a discrepancy, but some companies do not give you that chance. They'll straight away revoke the offer, cancel the offer, and you will lose out on the job opportunity. So take your background verifications very seriously. Whatever you put in there, look at your degree certificate and put the exact information whatever is available on your degree. Also, there can be a situation for some experienced people where they worked for a company and the company does not exist anymore. They have stopped their operations. I advise to all of you that when you get into a company or you get your relieving letter, at least at that time, ask for company's details, company's registration number. You can call it CIN number, certificate of incorporation it's called. So you must be aware of these numbers, because even if the company ceased to exist, they must have registered themselves with the government of India in the past, and this number can save your background verification. You can get it cleared, because whether the company is operating or not is not your job. You cannot do anything about it if the company has closed. The person's number, references that you have are of no use. No matter if you collect references of 100 employees from that company, it will not work out. So be aware of these things, and when you move out from companies, do have their details. Most of the companies put these numbers on the offer letters as well, but if you see these details are not on the offer letter, you must seek them. You must ask from the HR. Even if you have it on your mail, that's good enough, so that you can pass it to your next employer in case they ask for it. So always have these kind of details with you. Second thing that you must do is do not stop on your job search. You never know what's going to happen till the end. For a safer side, you must continue interviewing with other companies. It has two benefits. One, if there's something better somebody's offering you, you'll get something better, and second benefit is that if that company revokes the offer, you still have something in pipeline. If not an offer, you will not have to start from scratch where you are still in the application mode and there's no interview in the pipeline. So continue giving interviews with the companies till the time you join that company. Moving on to another very important step, that is, do not burn the bridges behind you. The moment people put out their resignation, they start acting weird. They act as if they do not care, or now things do not impact them. They do not have to listen to anybody. They need not to be in discipline or ethics of the company. Please do not do that, because if there is no second offer, nothing in pipeline for you, and the company cancels out on the offer, if there is nothing, at least you have that spot safe for you. If you go back to your manager and say this thing has happened, he can save your life by retaining you back. So you must not act nasty or indiscipline after you put out your resignation, because you never know, you might encounter the same person under whom you're working now in the next company or maybe sometime in the future. So always leave on the good note. People should remember you as a good employee who always delivered what was expected out of him. Now moving on to the next tip that I want to give you guys. This is not very popular one, but it may work out for some people because I've seen it working in past for a few people. So once the employer revokes that offer, chances are that the project for which you were hired is not coming to the company now. There's something wrong with the project that has happened. The headcount is gone, or maybe the whole project itself gone. The client has declined to work with the company, so that's why your offer is revoked. It's never related to your performance in the interview or whatever you did. It's either related to BGV or it's related to the project for which you are hired, the work for which you are hired. So in this case, what you can do is, if it is not related to BGV, you can approach that company, you can respond to that company that you're open for other roles if they have any other opportunity. They have already interviewed you, so that means they like you, they saw your potential, and they feel that you can fit in the company. So tell them what else matches your portfolio. Now they will not search through their requirements and come back to you. You will have to do that homework for yourself and pitch your profile to them for a different kind of profile that you might have seen on their career site, or maybe the recruiter might have told you. So pitch your profile for that different position, and it might make you land in that very company who was revoking your offer. Think rationally. I know when somebody revokes the offer, it's the awful moment and we all feel that aggression, anger, but there's nothing you can do about it. It's not something illegal that somebody is doing and you can sue them for this. And you have to see that how you can pull yourself out of that situation which has just happened. So this is one way if you want to give it a try. And the last advice on the list that I want to give you guys is that always decline the offer, not the employer. Most of the time what people do is, when they have multiple offers in hand, just say for example you have two offers in hand, so now you must decline one offer with one employer. So what most people do is, they either will write just one liner to the HR that I'll not be able to take the offer, that's all, or they will stop responding to their mails, or they will stop responding to their calls. If you decline your offers like this, you are losing out on the chances to work with that company in future, or with people who are working in that company now. They will always remember you. The HR, the recruiter will always remember wherever they go. So you are not losing the chance to work with that company. You're also losing the chance to work in a company where that recruiter or the manager might go in the future. So this is not a very good thing to do. What you should do is, you must decline their offer, not their brand. You must communicate properly, and if feasible, the best way to communicate this is verbally, over a call, or a personal call, maybe with the HR, with the recruiter, or the manager, with whomsoever you are in touch with for your joining. You must communicate it very clearly. I know it will sound negative to the person who is hearing it, but you must close this chapter very politely. Being a HR, I'm telling you, I have heard it countless number of times where people call me and tell me that we'll not be able to join. Some of them do it very respectfully, and I remember them, and I reach out to them in future as well, because I have seen their behavior, how they behave, their professionalism, and they also tell the reason very clearly why they are choosing the another employer, and they show the interest that at this point in time that opportunity looks best in terms of my interest alignment and whatever I need. It's not so that your company is not good. I am looking forward in future to work with you as well, but at this point in time that company is providing me with the offer or the work that I want to do at this point. So it's very important for you to learn these little details that differentiates you from somebody who's not very professional, and these things will pull you up in your career, and you will climb the ladder very quickly in comparison to others, because these are clear differentiators and not many people practice them. So guys, in the nutshell, the summary is that you should always look on the bigger picture, on the bigger plan, that you want to make a career. It's not only about this job and then the next job. No, you are here for a longer term. Try to see that projection of yourself, where you will be after 10 years and how you want to accomplish that. So that was it, guys. I really hope you derived some value out of this conversation and it helps you somewhere in your life. With that, I'm signing off. You keep on watching more content on Corporate Diaries to be corporate ready, and I'll see you in my next video. Till then, stay safe and healthy. Take care. Bye.